In the rapidly evolving landscape of social media, X, formerly Twitter, stands apart as a dynamic arena of real-time networking. It rewards not only the swift dissemination of content, but also the intellectual rigor of its users. The platform's culture diverges sharply from its counterparts. Professionalism on LinkedIn, visual pleasure on Instagram. X cultivates critical thinkers and rewards provocative accuracy. For digital strategists, mastering X is less about technical execution than about decoding an intricate cultural logic. At the heart of X in 2026 lies the community notes system. Unlike traditional top-down fact-checking, community notes is decentralized. Any user can add context to posts deemed misleading, and these additions are vetted through a communal, helpful rating process. For strategists, this mechanism functions both as a risk and an opportunity. The risk is clear. If your content leans on fake authority or cherry-picked data, a meticulously crafted community note might expose your inaccuracies, attaching a permanent negative signal to your brand. Trust, in this high-skepticism environment, can be shattered in mere minutes. However, the opportunity is profound. By contributing insightful, accurate notes, one can build invisible trust capital not only with the algorithm, but also with a discerning community. The truth-seeking algorithm thus becomes a force for competitive intelligence and can be leveraged as a means to elevate one's reputation in the digital sphere. X operates under a distinct psychological currency, the ratio. Here, virality and reputation are not merely a function of retweets or likes, but rather a nuanced balance of public sentiment. Being ratioed, receiving thousands of comments but scant likes, signals that your logic is being fundamentally contested by the community. This phenomenon underscores the necessity for strategists to engage not as broadcasters, but as participants in active dialogue. Strategic engagement on X unfolds through the multi-layered tactics of quote tweets and replies. The seasoned strategist never simply retweets. Instead, they employ the quote tweet to inject valuable insights, exposing themselves to broader audiences and demonstrating their unique authority. The reply game, perhaps more vital, involves setting alerts for posts by authority figures and providing prompt, witty, and often provocative responses. If a reply garners more likes than the original post, engagement has successfully migrated, amplifying the strategist's profile and influence. Authenticity forms the bedrock of sustained engagement on X. Here, authenticity is not equated with politeness, but with correctness and courage. The sentiment alignment ratio, measuring positive interactions over total mentions, provide the metric for cultural health. A high ratio signals alignment with community values, reflecting a sophisticated understanding of platform dynamics. Ultimately, the lesson for the strategist is clear. X is not to be used as a megaphone, but as a forum. Success depends on radical transparency and intellectual participation. The transformation is from posting at people to thinking with them, a shift from solitary broadcasting to collaborative exchange. To thrive on X is to become an integral participant in the world's largest intellectual marketplace, where trust, truth, and insight are the most valuable currencies.